Welcome to It's All for the Kids. I'm Stevie G, and today we got Sid Justin coming in. Played for the Colts, played for the Rams, and also he happens to be the lead singer of the Miracles. And with that, we'll be right back with Sid in the house.
The SGC Foundation is grounded on the principles that you don't need a title to be a leader and you can't have too much fun helping children. As such, the foundation provides fun and recreationally related activities that benefit children. The foundation's focus is to bring individuals and organizations together into a partnership where all are treated as equals, with the end result of making today and tomorrow a better place for children of all ages. Most importantly, it's all for the kids. And remember, if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. To donate to the SGC Foundation, please go to www.sgc-foundation.org. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back to It's All for the Kids. We got Sid Justin all the way from Phoenix in the house. What's going on, Sid?
Hey, what's going on, Stevie? How's everybody out there, man? Doing
We're
all right?
good. Hey, so I know that first off, I want to catch up on how that concert went that you did for the vets. How'd that go?
It went really well, man. Hey, thanks for your support, man. I really appreciate it. And everybody else around that worked with the program really enjoyed the show, enjoyed the outcome. We sold out. Everybody was happy. All the fans, the audience, everybody had a great time. The Spinners did a great job. And the VA was very, very happy in the outcome. So
Awesome. Hey, so I gotta ask, have you finished writing any new songs? Because I knew you've been working in the studio on some new
yeah, so
material.
I've been working on some new stuff, and actually, yes, I finished up. I wrote a couple songs, but I've been doing a couple remakes. So I've been doing some things that are like some standard type songs.
Yeah.
Like Frank Sinatra stuff like that.
Oh,
Michael Bublé. That type of.
yeah.
I've been doing some stuff like that. It's kind of strange, but I enjoy it.
Hey,
I'm
so what's
enjoying it.
that?
It's nice.
So are you gonna, when you come to Vegas, you gonna sing that song that you wrote for Animal House, like Shout?
No, man, I didn't sing it. It was a guy by the name of Lloyd Williams who actually sang that song in the movie. I sang background. I was in
Okay.
I was in a group. We were in the group together, and
Right.
the group was called Black Platinum, and so they invited us to come and do the soundtrack. So we decided. I was only, I think I was just getting ready to go to college, and so at that time we thought, what, this could be something fun, because we didn't really think anything of it. We didn't think it was going to be good. We thought it was
Right.
a B rated project. We really didn't think it was going to be something like, you know, as significant as it turned out to be. And so we did this. We did the song. We did two songs actually. We did "Shout" and "Shamalama Ding Dong."
That's the one I can never say correctly. Shamalama Ding Dong, right?
That's it. Yeah, "Shamalama Ding Dong," and um, and so we did those two songs for the film. Didn't really think nothing of it. We thought, well, it was fun. Got a little money. They gave us a little money to do it, and uh, it was great. It was good. It was good experience. The studio. It was one of my first studio experiences, actually, um, and way before I played any football or anything like that. And
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah. So, I didn't play high school football. I don't know if you knew that part, but
No, I thought you played in high school. I
I did
thought you were
not.
one of them guys that played, from Pee Wee League all the way
Oh,
up through high school, college.
no, I was one of those guys that wanted to do those things. That
Oh,
wanted to play Pee Wee, wanted to, get a chance to play in high school and stuff like that, because, I mean, I grew up in a pretty tough neighborhood in LA, Van Ness Park, and
oh
so we
shit. Damn.
we play we play football in the park, um, against gangbangers. So it'd be, you know,
Oh, oh
I,
Lordy. Oh Lordy.
believe it or not, we had a great time too, man. I mean, we kept it all legit. Everybody was on the same page in regards to no violence, no fighting, no shooting,
Wow.
nothing
Well,
like
that's
that.
cool. That's
So
good, because
we had a rule of law, and
hey, so is your brother older than you or younger than you?
he's 1 year younger than me.
Okay.
So yeah, KJ, he played for the Seahawks,
Right.
and he also played in the Parks. He didn't play high school football either. So he didn't play Pop Warner, no high school like myself. We both grew up in the Parks,
So
hanging
did your
out,
brother
doing
play
stuff like that.
defense? Your brother played
He played,
defense like you or
yeah,
offense?
no, he played defense. He played defensive back. My other brother Tyrone played defensive back, and Robert played defensive back, and my son played defensive back. But my youngest son, he was the traitor. He played receiver,
He's
played wide receiver in
Hey,
high
but
school and college.
I asked that because I was just wondering, when you both were in the NFL, have you ever had to hit one another, and it's like, oh man,
We
I don't
did
want to hit
play.
my brother.
We did play against one another, but we didn't play against one another.
Yeah,
We
on the
played
field. Right.
Seahawks played against the Rams and so forth, and then but we never actually had to compete against one another. I'll put it like that. You
Oh,
know.
cool. So, hey, so you're doing that with the vets and everything, and I just want to let you know I appreciate you coming, and I'm glad that your wife slash manager. Okay, so I don't know how
Yeah,
that works because you got to be a pretty strong man that you have actually your wife also as your manager.
telling
So
me
when
what to do, right?
yeah, so now she gets to tell you what to do, not only on your personal stuff, but on your
Right.
business stuff. She can say, hey, dude, that song didn't sound right. You need to do it over. You need to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not standing on your mark. Hey, you need to move over about 4 inches to your left, type deal.
Right. No, the thing about it is, she's really good at what she does. I respect her. I respect
Hey,
her decisions. I respect her, her advice and stuff like that. But we both have a role to play, and her role is a bit different than mine.
well,
Even though she tells me what to do, uh, it's not because I don't already know that it's
hey,
something I
hey, and
need
when
to
she
do.
watches this show, Myra, I just want you to know I was just joking about it. Everything's cool. Can't wait to see you in Vegas.
I
I
hear
got
you, man.
hey, I got to put a disclaimer out there, Hey, I
Yeah.
can't afford to have everybody looking for Steve to put a hit on him in Vegas. It's gonna be bad enough
You're
running from
funny,
all you
man.
NFL guys.
Right, right.
No,
Well, man,
Stevie, Stevie's 68 years old. I can't run as fast as I used to run, and even then it wasn't fast.
I hear you. I'm not running no more either, so just know that. So, oh, by the way, getting back to the VA,
Yeah.
turned out really good, Stevie. Yeah, it really turned out good. The concert, the spinners did an excellent job. The miracles. We feel that the audience was happy. That's what we thrive for. Is that
Right.
the
Yeah.
audience is happy. We make sure that our show is not based on just what we want, but we want to make sure that the audience is getting what they want out of it when they come to see us perform. So we put a lot of effort into it. That's another thing, and I feel like I need to explain, like how I got involved in all this stuff. You know what I mean? So like
Well,
when I was in
yeah,
high school,
because
because I didn't play football, I started singing. I started singing in high school, and that's why I had the opportunity to do that movie soundtrack with the
yeah. So how did you get connected with the Miracles and Smokey?
oh,
How
yeah.
how did
Yeah,
that come about? Because I mean, it's not like you just pick up the phone and go, "Hey, Smokey, man, I think I can join your group."
yeah, no, it wasn't quite that simple, but it was um related, believe it or not. It was related to the Animal House project
Okay.
initially. Okay. Initially, the group that I was involved in, who did the film, it was a Motown production that was doing the project for Animal House. Mark Davis was the producer, and he was a producer for Motown Records.
Okay.
And so what happened was um, Smokey. They were looking to do something different, and have someone else join the group or whatever. I don't know really know what was going on, but what ended up happening was I was at the right place at the right time. And they asked me, this was before football, anything. They
Oh,
asked
cool.
me,
Oh,
yeah, they
wow.
asked, yeah, wait till you hear this, man. Seriously. They asked me if I would be, I went in and auditioned. I went in for audition. And, and so a week later, they asked me if I would join the group, The Miracles. And I was like, of course, anybody should have said yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, dude. I mean, it's not like it's not only yes, but how soon do you want it? The answer,
Right.
It's
Well, the problem was I wanted to play football. I
okay.
was my desire was football first and then
Right.
music. And
Yeah.
so and so I just it was actually after the 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 Animal House thing because what happened, Mark Davis, he knew me, and that's how I got involved at that time. So I wasn't doing anything with Mark at the time. He had called
Right.
me, said, "Hey, the Miracles are looking for, to do something," and so they asked me, and so I said, "Oh," and so when he asked me, it was the very same time that I had an opportunity to play with the Rams. That's what happened. That's how it happened. So I was just out of college at that time, and they asked if I would do it. I said, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for an answer from someone." It was the same week, actually. It was the same week. I do remember that it was the same week, and the Miracles
Dang.
asked me to do it. I had went and did a tryout for the Rams. That's another story. I'll tell you that one too later. But yeah, so it was all happening all at the same time. Believe it or not, it was crazy. It was all happening around the
Well,
same time.
it sounds really cool. It almost sounds like your life was a piece of that movie, Field of Dreams, that Kevin
Oh,
Costner did, where the guy was a doctor
right,
and he couldn't play baseball
yeah,
because he ended up becoming a doctor. It was a flip between playing baseball or being a doctor. And in the
wow.
movie,
Yeah, I
he
didn't realize.
steps out across the line and all of a sudden he's no longer a ball player. He's the doctor to save the Kevin Costner's, you know, rolling at his daughter, right? It
Right,
almost sounds like it almost sounds like here's Sid. I got this call to go play music. I got this call to go play football. Okay,
yeah,
let me wait till I get the one for football and then I'll come back and do music. So let me go bang heads first.
that's exactly what happened too. I mean, it was. If you think it sounds like a movie, great, because I'm hoping one day that they will figure something out like that because Mari's been working on something. But yeah, that's how it happened, man. And you know, like I said, I obviously wanted to do the Miracle
Yeah,
thing, but I
absolutely.
wanted to play football more. And so
Well, you knew that. Hey,
I,
you knew how bad you got busted up in football. They wouldn't bust up your larynx to where you couldn't sing. So you knew that, hey, I can go do football first, and then I can go
yeah,
do
well,
music. But if I do
yeah,
music first, I may never get to go back and play football. So yeah, man,
well,
I
that,
totally understand.
that was my strategy. I always thought, well, I could always play football. I would always be able to hopefully get an opportunity to play. Uh, but I mean music because I sing. You could sing till you're 90 years old. So that's what my thought was. I can always go back to sing and not the football way. It was opposite way. But
We
um,
we know that's true. Look at Mick Jagger. What's he, 80?
yeah,
80,
well,
90 years?
look at Smokey. Smokey's still performing. He's still out there doing his thing, and he's 84 years old.
Yeah.
So
And
you can always.
it,
So that was my thought was like, I have to try this football. So what happened was the Rams actually did call that same week as well. So two opportunities happened in that same week. It was just the strangest coincidences that took place, and so I of course I took the Rams thing and I turned down the Miracles thing, and then they all wondered what I mean, like,
yeah,
what's wrong with this fool, right?
yeah,
So everybody,
exactly.
but
Exactly.
they didn't realize, that my desire was much stronger
Play
to play
football.
football. And music was definitely in the agenda, but it wasn't it wasn't the right timing for it. So even though I was doing a lot of musical stuff. I had done quite a few musical things. Like I said, I didn't play football in high school, so I was in a singing group, and we did, you know, shows all around the city of Los Angeles, and you know, a bunch of stuff. And it was been a really, it was really a good musical, you know, childhood for me. Uh, but but music, I knew was going to be in my future. You know, even after football was over, I knew
Right.
that was going to be the case. So I took my shot at not doing the miracles at that time, and then did play football. I only ended up playing around 5 years, and I was hurt a lot of times. You know, got injured quite often. And then finally I broke a vertebrae in my neck, and that was
Ooh.
the ending, you know, of my career.
Right.
And right afterwards, I got right back into the music business. You know, I started working with some people from Solar Records, and that's how I got in Shalimar, because I was doing writing and producing with the guy Ricky Smith, who's also he's in the group of The Time now. You know, Morris Day and The Time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's in that, and they were working with Prince and all that kind of stuff, and and so uh, they asked me uh, if I wanted to audition for Shalimar, and I said sure, why not? I go check it out. I wasn't really that. It wasn't that you know, I didn't wasn't like I wasn't a fan, you know what I mean, of Shalimar or
Yeah.
nothing like
Yeah.
that. But I felt, you know, it could be a good opportunity. You know, I'm not doing anything else. It was just about, I guess this happened a couple years after I was injured, and so I went on, and the lead singer was leaving, going to do a solo thing, and I went and auditioned. They said, yeah, they liked me the first day. You know, the next day they called and said, hey, you know, we want you to do it. So boom, I got into it. We started working, getting to the studio, did this, did that. Next thing you know, we're recording. And next thing you know, we're touring I'm over Europe. I'm all over, you know, Germany, Italy, England, all over, you know, the other countries over there, and it was a lot of fun. Man, I think I did Shalimar for 6 years. It wasn't very long.
Holy cow.
I did I did it for 6 years, and in that time, I did 2 albums, and we did I produced a movie soundtrack, a couple songs, and different movie soundtrack. I did one soundtrack was for you remember the movie that was with Goldie Hawn, and it was about a football player and stuff like that. But about
Yeah.
football, she was a coach.
Yeah.
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 So I did that film. I did a song on that film, and then we did. I did a couple of things. I don't know. It was a lot. But I've had some fun, man, with the music world. Been a lot of fun. I really enjoy what I do. I really enjoy live, like performing live. That's the most,
Well,
the most
I
fun.
got I am totally, honored that you're gonna come, do a couple in Vegas with everybody. Um, we're working on maybe a couple of guys from Big and Rich, or one of the guitars from Big and Rich coming, maybe a couple other folks, because it's Vegas week, so there'll be a bunch of folks out there.
Yeah.
And one of the members of the foundation, Chris Shepard, okay, he's got a couple Grammys. His dad played guitarist, part of the group called Bad Company. And so he's got a lot of connections. He lives in Nashville and everything. So no telling what's going to turn out the day after our tournament. I mean, that night. We're going to play
Mm,
a little golf, get you and Myra to come on out, and maybe DK, once he figures out how he can, get a kitchen pass, because his wife's birthday is Saturday. So,
right.
I just want to see how a 300 and some pound man asks for a kitchen pass. Okay. Um, we might have to put the live camera, the SGC TV camera, when he
You
goes
know,
and asks for that kitchen pass to come to Vegas. Okay. I
you
mean,
know, DK, man. DK. That's my boy, man. He's cool dude, man. Yeah,
I
I've
know he's
known
like a
DK.
teddy bear. I know how big he is. He's like a
I've
teddy
I've
bear.
I've known him so long, man. He played with my brother. He played with my younger brother, Tyrone, with the LA Express.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, with the USFL. So he played with him, and so we became friends. do because of that, and then it's just, I mean, it's a really, we're all family, man. Like me, Mike,
Yeah.
DK, Rick Cunningham, all the guys out here. Then in Vegas, I got Rod Martin and Leo Gray. They play for the Raiders. Those guys. I got a lot of good friends,
Hey,
man.
all I know is that whatever, if DK asks for anything, the answer from Stevie is yes, because he's the one when we did, Jay Schrader's, tournament that week that I met you guys, and
Hmm.
DK's been really a solid support, telling everybody else on the tour, the alumni associations, hey, if you're doing a tournament, you need to talk to Stevie because he knows what he's doing. So I appreciate all that, and
Right.
I'm honored that I get to hang out with you guys and we get to talk stories, and I don't get beat up too bad from everybody. But we're gonna have a good time in Vegas for the kids. We
Yeah.
got a lot going on. I'm gonna get a lot of the hats to get you all the autograph hats to take to the kids. Hopefully, we get to go see the kids somehow. Maybe in the lobby, what have you. Of the hospital. Maybe even crank out a couple tunes just while we're there. Um, just a great time in Vegas helping the kids. Because that's what it's
Right.
all about. Raise,
Yeah,
awareness,
definitely, man.
helping the kids.
Definitely.
And
Yeah, it's,
hey,
it's
so
very important. Like children, and very important. You know.
so hey, I'm gonna break something live
Go on.
right here. I'm gonna break something live and watch you. You're gonna have to do this. Just learn. Can you practice nodding your head up and down? Okay, just do that. Just do it one time. Come on, man, nod your
All
head up
right.
and down.
How's that?
There you go.
I
Okay.
can do that. I
So
can do that. That's not
okay,
hard.
so I don't
All right.
know. So I don't know what's on your calendar, okay? But whatever it is on the week of
Mhm.
May 13th, you need to clear your calendar for the week of May 13th. You
Okay,
can
what's
be
going
in
on?
Phoenix, because we're going to come officially do an SGC golf tournament for the veterans and Children's Hospital the week of May
Okay.
13th. Okay. May
Okay.
17th.
Yeah, yeah.
May
That's great.
17th is a Friday. It's my dad's birthday. Bless his heart, passed away when he was like his late 80s, maybe close to 90, because I can't keep up with age and can't keep up with my own age. But his birthday would be that Friday. So, it'd be a perfect way to do a golf tournament for the veterans in
That'd be
Phoenix.
great. That'd be
And
great,
that
man.
Thursday, Friday, maybe the golf Thursday and the music on Friday, or do the golf on Friday with music afterwards on that Friday night or Saturday. But I'm going to get with you and DK and we just do a tournament for the veterans that week of May before it gets really too hot in Phoenix. But that week of May,
It'll
we'll,
be
um,
nice. It's a
we'll
nice
open
time.
it up and crank it. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's a nice time right there, man. May. It starts getting warm around June, late June actually. So May is
Yeah.
beautiful. So
It'll be perfect because you got the foundation that you're doing work for the veterans, so we can team up together to help the vets and everybody.
yeah,
You know,
that's great.
my day job of energy, working with the Veterans Hospital out there and renovating it and keeping it up and going. So it all kind of ties together that we'll do that week.
Okay, that sounds good, man. I think I got to look at the calendar, but yeah, I'll check
I
it
know.
out and see.
I know if your
Mhm.
wife was on the show, I'd be able to know what that date is if it's
Right.
open.
You would know exactly what everything is. She's that efficient.
I know. That's why I said, I know where you need to go. I know you need to go inside and go, hey, Myra, what do we got going this week? Are we doing a show somewhere?
That's right.
That
That's
week
it.
just works. That week works perfect, because it's far enough out before Memorial Day, and
Hmm.
everybody starts taking vacations and going on vacation in that holiday. So we're far enough away from that holiday weekend.
Right. Yeah, it's good, man. Sounds good.
And
Sounds
like you
like a.
said, May's a good weather, month to be in Phoenix. It won't be too hot.
Hmm.
So we won't have to buy a lot of milk for DK and a lot of adult beverages for Big Mike.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. Big Mike is going to need his drinks and his
I know.
cigar. Mhm.
Hey, Sid, when they listen to this show, my phone's gonna be ringing because they're gonna go, "Hey, I got to get back on your show because it ain't fair you picking on us, and we don't have any. We don't have an avenue to talk back to you."
Well, Mike is he a great guy, man. He's like a little brother. Well, not little, but he's a
I was gonna
brother.
say, dude, he played cornerback. He played
Right.
offensive. He played defense. He's a lot bigger than you.
Yeah, yeah, a lot. I have to admit, he's a lot bigger than me, but he's a good person. Uh, he's a bully, in a
He's the only
good
one
way.
I know. He's the only one I know that I've had on the show that
Uh-huh.
actually can say it to DK's face that he put him on his butt playing in the NFL. Okay.
Yeah. But they talk like that all the time. They're funny, man. I mean, we play golf all the time. You know, us three with Daryl Clack. Daryl
Yeah.
Clack. He played running back for the Cowboys.
Yep.
And
I know
yeah,
Daryl.
so the four of us, we usually go out and play all the time, and I'll be taking their money. You know, no, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Yeah. Joking. Hey, look, we know DK, he's practicing. He got a
Oh
brand new set of PXGs.
yeah.
He's out there practicing every day. So
Oh
he's
yeah.
practicing so much, he pulled a groin. He pulled a groin practicing golf.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You know, I don't know what kind of swing he got, but but no, DK can play, man. He's gotten better too. Yeah, he has gotten better, man.
Yeah, I know.
All those guys can play. They all can play. It's it's not like they can't play. Me on the other hand, I'm very inconsistent. Unfortunately, I don't play enough. I don't get a chance to play as often as I like or practice or anything like that. So I go out there and I'm winging it. I do okay though. I'm
Hey, hey, you know
you know,
what? As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Because if it
that's
ain't
all that
fun,
matters.
we ain't doing it.
You're right, man. As long as I have a good time and I'm doing something I enjoy, hanging with people I really love, and uh, just enjoying life, man. Life is
Hey,
short.
I
You
know
know.
that. So, hey, so I'm glad you came on. We got Vegas rocking. I'm going to see you in rock in Vegas. I'm going to give you all the logistics of where we're staying, the time, so you can get all that to your manager, aka your wife, and then
Okay.
check out with her and let me know about the week of May 13th if that Thursday Friday works. Okay,
All
or
right.
if we need to do Monday Tuesday. Okay,
All right.
so
All right.
all
Cool,
right.
man. I'll let you know as soon as I can, and look forward to seeing you, man. But again, for the concert, I appreciate all your support on that, man. Really, it was
Hey, hey,
it
look,
meant a lot.
anything I can do to help you, Sid, because you're helping the SGC Foundation, helping the kids, and it's about the kids. So, hey, look, that's why I wanted to break it here live with you on this, on the show that we're coming to Phoenix, gonna do something with the vets, get you guys and everybody, the players, and then of course your foundation, everything you do for the vets and everything. So, you know, maybe even you might even have some new songs by then.
I don't have no. What I'm working on, the stuff like I told you what I'm working on, I'm doing something a lot different than I've normally done. It's turning out pretty good though. I'll share it with you when I'm
Okay.
done.
All right.
But,
So, hey,
mm,
with that, go practice a little golf and I'll see you in a few weeks.
all right, man. You guys take care. Good to talk to you, brother.
Good to talk to you, Sid. Hey,
All
just
right.
tell everybody, slap everybody upside the head for me, okay?
I ain't slapping nobody, bro, these days.
Do you like a good cigar? Not me. I like a great cigar. And if you enjoy a great cigar, like these guys, then you want SGC cigars. Not only do you get a great smoke, but a portion of the proceeds from each cigar goes to help the children. And let's face it, it's all for the kids. And if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. Enjoy.
Welcome back to It's All for the Kids. I'm Stevie G. I knew it was going to be a great time having Sid on, learned a bunch going on about how he ended up playing football, how he ended up playing music. He's coming to help the kids. He's helping the vets, with his concerts. And, now he's coming out to be part of the foundation in Vegas, play a little golf, play some music with a bunch of other guys. Hey, it's just going to be a great time in Vegas. You can't miss this tournament. If you miss this tournament, you're missing one of the decades. So, with that, just remember, come to sgc-foundation.org, sgc-foundation.org, and register for the golf tournament. You can make a donation. We're putting together a live auction. There's going to be all kinds of prizes, gifts, contests, and live music. We got Sid in the house playing music after the golf. You don't want to miss Sid coming and playing Got that miracle sound. We got some country folks coming to play. There's no telling what that night's going to be. And, and it may go all night. It's Vegas. It's Vegas, baby. They say the lights never turn out. So with that, hit the like button and we'll see you next week. Hey, I'm Stevie G, and we got a great new show coming here on SGC TV called Stevie G's Energy Corner. Stand by because it'll be here soon.